y'all, welcome back to my channel. On behalf of Britt, tonight I will be telling you guys my top 10 favorite purchases of 2020. So as a woman, I love to shop. If you're a female and you don't like to shop, you're watching this video and you don't like to shop, then we just don't have that in common. But I love to shop, whether it's in the store, just grocery shopping, online shopping, in the mall, outside the mall, like department stores. I love to shop. At one point this year, the malls was closed, department stores were closed, and even though I wasn't going anywhere, I didn't necessarily need to be buying anything. Being in the house and not really having anything to do, you get bored and you start buying some things. So over the course of the year, I have come across some items, be online shopping and offline, that have really been useful to me. And with this channel being a channel that is positive, a channel that I would like you guys to benefit from, whether it's something small or something big, on behalf of Britt, I decided that I would give you guys these top 10 purchases. And whether you can use them or not, maybe you can, maybe you can't. I wanted to just show you guys some things that I brought that I liked. So that's what this video is today. We're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start at number 10. Number 10 will be the item that I have used the least, all the way down to number 1 is the item that I used the most. Like, starting this year, I did not have that item, but going into 2021, I don't know how I would live without this item. So from 10 on down to 1, all 10 of them are my favorite items that I purchased. I purchased well over 10 things this year, but all 10 of them are 10 things that I loved. But from the ones that I used the least all the way down to the ones that I used the most, I'm gonna organize the video that way. So we're gonna get right into number 10. With item number 1, I wanted to go through my closet or look through my room and actually get all 10 items so I could physically show you guys all 10 items in this video, but unfortunately I wasn't able to locate 2 of the items. So luckily I have footage on my phone where I can show you the items at some point on the screen. If I don't have them to physically show you, they'll just pop up on the screen somewhere where you can see them as I speak about them. So item number 10 is this pink pearl beaded top that I got off of Shein. I'm going to, well, I'm not even going to look it up now to find the name of it. I'll just put it on the screen. But it's a top that I ordered off Shein. It was one of the very first items I ever ordered off Shein. It was late February, early March when our lockdown happened, where we couldn't go to the malls, and I wanted to do some shopping. So around that time it was still cool. I was still looking at long sleeve type stuff, and I was on Shein and I was like, I'm not gonna ball out and get $100 worth of clothes, but I'm gonna try the website out, and I'm gonna get like maybe $20 or $30 worth of clothes and kind of get a couple of tops and see how I like the website or how I like the items. It ended up being the shirt that I used for my photo shoot for YouTube once I launched my channel in July, and I put my intro together. If you guys pay attention to my intro, this is the top that I ended up wearing in my intro for my YouTube channel. So I love the top. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I have not worn it or seen it since July. I looked all through my closet for it because it's a top that I normally would hang up. So I didn't even look through my drawers. It may be in my drawers, but I looked through my closet and like my hang up clothes, and I cannot find the shirt anywhere. But I really, really loved the top. I plan on keeping it. I don't know where I would ever wear it to again, but it was so cute, y'all. It was the sleeve, the way it was like tailored. I don't know, like it was just really cute. It was really dainty. I'm a girly girl. I love girly cute stuff like that, so I had to have the shirt. Like I said, at the time I didn't know where I was wearing it to, but I brought it and it came in handy because it was perfect for my photo shoot. So that was item number 10. Number 9 is my face shield. I call it a face shield. Some people call it a hairspray shield. I don't know what the girl I ordered it from called it particularly. Y'all correct me in the comments, but it is my face shield. I'm gonna get it for you guys. Just a moment. This. seen this on Instagram. One of my followers and also somebody who I follow, obviously, a girl, Darisha, that I went to high school with, posted it in her story. She's also a hairstylist, and she had one of these, and her sister, I want to say, I don't know if it was her sister or her cousin, I want to say it was her sister, makes these. And so, like I said, she's a stylist, and she was using it in her videos and was broadcasting and pretty much said, you know, if you guys want one of these, if you guys are interested in the face shield that I have, let me know. My sister makes them. And I immediately like raced over to her DM and was like, I need one, I gotta have one. And her sister doesn't have a site or an official page for her arts and crafts, but she makes these shields. I went through Darisha, cashed app her, and the girl made it, and I got it within a week and a half to 2 weeks. Of course, it had to be purple. Purple is my favorite color, and I just love everything about it. It just has a crown, a high heel shoe, a Chanel sign. It says girl boss here, the flowers right here. This rose right here is one of my favorite parts about it. Another Chanel sign, Chanel number 5 right there in the middle. And for me, it's just everything I needed. I've always wanted one of these for my clients. At the end of appointments, I get to the point where I'm really excited about a style and I want to take a picture of my client and they doing like this, being real shy or whatever, and I've always wanted one of these for them to just, you know, if your face not made up, your lashes ain't on, you ain't feeling cute that day, of course your hair is done, so you're somewhat cute, but you're not feeling all the way put together for a picture, and just to have this to cover, just for my shy clients in general, don't even have to be about looks, but my shy clients, I wanted this, and since getting it, it's been very useful, more so than just for picture purposes, but when I'm using hairspray or just using hairspray, spraying different fumes in front of my clients, whether they wear glasses or just don't want the spray to get into their eyes, they can use this to cover their face. So I call it a face shield, but this is number 9 of one of my top 10 favorite purchases of 2020. I brought this dead at the beginning of the year, and I have used it ever since. I love it. Number 8 on my list is my Rihanna wall art. And just a little backstory about me, about this whole Rihanna situation for people who are just discovering my channel or just getting to know me because of this YouTube channel and get confused about this whole Rihanna thing. I'm not in love with her, just like I worship her or anything, because people see her on my background. I have her on my background to my laptop, my iPad, my cell phone, my TV. I have like a what do you call it when your TV goes out? It's like a screensaver. I have Rihanna there, and throughout my Instagram, everywhere. Like, I'm a huge fan. I'm just a fan of her. I always have been since Ponder Replay came out. That was the song that just sold me to her. I believe that was her breakout song. But ever since that song came out, y'all know the song. Y'all know the vibes. Everybody knows that song. It was her first hit. You know what I'm saying? Her first song, first hit, came out with a hit off rip, and she sold me ever since she came out, y'all. Like, the song just, it was catchy. Like, to this day I love it. To this day I play it, and it's a feeling I can't explain, but the song just do something to me, you know. And from there I was sold. I've always loved reggae music, and Rihanna isn't considered a reggae artist, but she came out with that feel. So off rip, when I heard the song, I kind of vibed with it because I'm a huge Bob Marley fan and a Sizzler fan. I love Bob Marley and Sizzler. And when Rihanna came out with that feel and that accent, I don't know, she sold me. A female making music like that, it just did something to me. Like, I've been a fan ever since. It goes 1 by 1, even 2 by 2. Everybody on the floor, let me show you how to move. Let's go. Dip it low, then you bring it up slow. Don't get me started on her, y'all. I can go all day. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That's just what it is. Everybody had that one cousin, sister, best friend, auntie, somebody that's a fan of somebody. Even if you're watching this video and you don't have a celebrity that you're just crazy about, you know somebody that's crazy about somebody. Like, I have an aunt that's crazy about Michael Jackson. I have a friend who loves Beyonce. Beyonce dyed her hair blonde. She feel like she got to go dye her hair blonde. Like, everybody knows somebody. I ain't gonna say everybody has somebody, but everybody knows somebody that has an artist that they're crazy about. And for me, it's Rihanna. Okay, so that's the backstory on this wall art. I remodeled my room this year, and for those of you who are watching this that don't know me or don't know, my favorite color is purple. Love purple, always have. And so my bedrooms from childhood up until now have always been purple or had some type of purple in it. I'm talking about from high school through college, through my first apartment here in Atlanta, all the way up until now. In this particular place, I had a purple bedroom, or purple in my comforter. Somewhere it was just always purple. And not that I'm growing out of purple. Purple is still my favorite color, but at some point this year, especially during the pandemic, spending a lot of time at home, spending a lot of time in my room, I just started wanting something different. I'm getting older now. I'm 26, I'm not going to say going into my 30s, because I'm going into 27. I'm not rushing anything, but I'm getting older and just starting to evolve and get more into different things. And so I walked into my room one day and said, I want to change my room. I'm tired of looking at purple every day. And so I did that. And as you can see a little bit right here in this corner, my room now is black and silver with a splash of white. And so it's more of like a chic, glam, more adult feel for me. And with changing my room around and taking the purple out, once I took all of the purple out and I kind of like washed out the color with this black and silver stuff, I walked into my room and I didn't feel like it was my room anymore. It was kind of like, I loved the upgrade, but it was like, this ain't Britney, where's the purple? And even I would have friends or a client or two to come. Every now and then I do hair in my room. I have a client to come, or a cousin. One time my cousin came over and she walked into my room and she was just like, where the purple at? Like, people don't recognize my room without purple, because everybody knows that's my favorite color. So I had already felt that walking into my room after I got rid of the purple, but having other people come in and say, girl, what a purple, like, it's different, like it was a drastic change for people, it confirmed it to me that I needed to do something else to this room to kind of tie it in to make it me, because black and silver has never really been my thing. It's something I was doing to be more adult. And don't get me wrong, I love my room, but I needed something to make this room me. And so I was on Amazon one day, and I don't know what made me say I wanted Rihanna in my room, but there's a corner in my room, I remember. There's a corner in my room, I'm looking at it now, that I changed out. And when I do the bedroom tour, it'll all make sense. But that particular corner was a corner that I had nails hanging up, where I would hang my different purses and stuff. It was like a display where I had my earrings, my purses, and it was just like a corner where I would go to like put on my accessories. Once my outfit is done, I would go in that corner, grab a purse, grab some earrings, and do like my last minute sprucing up before I walked out of the door. I got rid of all of that stuff and put it in my closet, because I just felt like it made my room look cluttered. So I put the purses, the accessories, all of that into my closet, and then that corner became blank. And so, fun fact about me, I like to read. I like non-fictional books. I like fictional books. So books that are based on books that are fictional, like just with fake characters, fake scenarios, y'all know, like the Zane type books and things of that nature. So I have a huge collection of books, and I decided to make that corner like a display area of where I could display my books and like sit and read. So instead of hanging up different purses on the wall, I now have books and stuff. And when going through my books and trying to figure out what books I wanted to put on display or what books I wanted to have out in my room, I was going through a lot of my magazines, and a lot of my magazines have Rihanna on the cover. Anytime Rihanna has made the cover of a magazine, I have purchased that magazine. Whether it's Cover Girl, Black Hair, she's been featured on maybe like 6 or 7 different magazines, and whenever she makes the cover, like I said, I buy it. So I'm going through my books, and I come across these magazines, and I start putting the magazines on display, and then I was like, I want to put Rihanna on display in my room. I took away the purple, but maybe I can add Rihanna and it make the room more me. So I got on Amazon. I'm going to insert pictures of the pictures now, because I'm not ready to really show y'all around the room just yet. But I went on Amazon and I wanted a black and white photo. I said my room is black and silver. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to find a picture of Rihanna wearing silver or all black. So I just wanted like a black and white photo of her. Went on Amazon, found a portrait of her, like a headshot, and I fell in love with it. And then after putting that in my cart, you know, when you buy something or you click on something on Amazon that you like, a bunch of related photos will come up that's related to that photo. So immediately when I seen that one, I knew I had to have it for my room. But then underneath that, a bunch of different paintings of Rihanna started showing up on Amazon. And then I came across a painting of her in all black, and I was like, dang, I didn't think I was gonna be able to find nothing like this, but I gotta have this painting. And so at first I was like, I don't want to just overdo it and just drown my wall out with Rihanna art. So I was like, Brittany, just choose one: the headshot, the portrait of her, or either the painting of her. Like, which one do you want to put? Both of them are really big, like really nice size photos. So I was like, one or the other you can put over in your little library section. Put your books up on display, have that photo of Rihanna over there, and boom, that's enough. But I couldn't choose between the two, so I got both. And those two they rank in at the same level as number 8. As number 8 within the top 10 favorite purchases that I've purchased this year. So I've been doing a lot of rambling, but yeah, we only on number 8. To number 7, y'all, is this Kettle. Don't judge the water in it. I just finished doing hair before filming this video. I had a couple clients today, and my last client, I just recently dipped her ends, and I haven't poured the water out, but this Kettle is number 7. It comes in as number 7 in my top 10 favorite purchases because it has been very useful to me. Going into 2021, I would be lost without this Kettle because prior to having this Kettle, I would boil the water. If you're not familiar with braids, sometimes, well, most times, when you're braiding the hair, you're going to braid them down to the end, and in order to seal the ends, to make them sleek, make them flow better, the hair is really stiff. Cankalon is really stiff hair, so if you don't dip it, it's just going to stick in one place, look all straggly, look weak or whatever. So braiders, we like to braid the hair down to the end as far as we can go, boil some hot water, and seal the ends with hot steamy water or whatever. Long story short, prior to getting this Kettle, I would boil the water in a pot, transfer the water into a cup. It has to be a cup with the handle because with boiling hot water, you can't hold the cup and dip the hair at the same time. The water is scorching hot. So I've always had to use a cup with the handle, and I would transfer whatever pot I'm heating the water up in into that cup because that cup can't fit into a microwave or can't be heated up. So I would do that and then dip their ends in that cup, and it worked for what it was worth. But when I discovered this Kettle, it came in handy and it's been more convenient. This Kettle actually is used for coffee and tea, obviously. It wasn't made for hair purposes. It comes with a platform. I'll show you guys the picture. I got it off Amazon. Don't remember how much I paid for it. It'll be next to me right now. But you sit it on a platform. That platform you plug into the wall. It'll light up when it's ready, and you take it off the platform and dip the person's hair in there. I love it. Number 7 is my purple Kettle. Number 6 on my top 10 purchases is this pedicure set that I got. I'm not going to physically show you the pedicure set because at this point I have a container in my bathroom that holds all of my nail polishes. And because the pedicure set has already been used, you have the file, the little cuticle stick. I don't know the different names of the different utensils that you use, but I rinsed them off, cleaned them, and then threw them into the container with all of my polishes, and everything is just tossed around in there. It's not the complete set on display how it is when I first purchased it. So I'm just going to insert a picture now of what the set looks like. But there was a time this year, you guys, y'all already know, where we could not go into the nail salon. My skin gets really dry in the winter time. We're going into the spring months, but it's still pretty cold. And so my feet were dry. I was overdue for a pedicure. I'm not one of the people that get my feet done every 2 weeks. I'm gonna get my nails done every 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll get the polish on my nails, on my toes changed to match my nails. But as far as getting a pedicure, I might get my feet like scrubbed every 6 weeks. And at this point, I'm coming up on like 8 or 9 weeks since I've had a pedicure. The salon's closed, don't know when they gonna open again. And I told myself I'm just gonna do my own pedicure. And I ordered the kit off Amazon, and it really came in handy at the time because my feet really needed it. I stand on my feet all the time braiding, and just to be able to treat myself to something like that and do it myself to my liking, that pedicure set is why it ranks at number 6. It came my in handy. Next top purchase of 2020, I believe this is number 5. I think this is number 5, y'all, but number 5 of my top 10 purchases is my comforter set, the new comforter set. I talked to you guys when I described when I told y'all about my Rihanna photos that I redid my bedroom this year. I'm actually sitting on the comforter, so I can't physically hold it up and show you guys, but this velvet silver comforter, and this is one of the pillows that came with it. This is also a sham that came with it, and this behind me. But this set is one of my top 10 purchases. It's number 5, this comforter set. And the reason why is because the price I got it at, how comfortable it is, how beautiful it is. To me, this set really sold me on this whole room change. It was one of the first things I got when I was redecorating. And I knew I wanted a silver comforter. It had to be silver. I wasn't gonna go for gray, I wasn't gonna go for white, and I wasn't gonna go for black. I knew my colors were silver, black, and white, but I did not want a white comforter. I feel like that would get too dirty. And then I didn't want black because all of the furniture in my room itself is black. So my bed frame is black, the desk in my little office area is black, my bookshelf is black, the entertainment center holding my TV is black, my dresser is black, my nightstand is black, like all of my furniture is black. So I wanted my comforter to be silver, and I was just gonna accent it with silver and black pillows. Well, in shopping for my comforter, I had a very hard time finding silver. Something told me to go to Target, and normally I don't shop at Target for home stuff. Don't get me wrong, Target is one of my favorite stores, but I don't normally go there for home goods because they're overpriced to me. For pretty much any other item like feminine products, groceries, snacks, electronics, different things of that nature, like I'll go to Target for that. But for home stuff, I'm a Ross girl, a Marshalls girl, a TJ Maxx, Home Goods. I like to go in there, go to their home section and get all of my stuff. Could not find silver there. Like I told you, I went to At Home as well. Could not find an affordable silver comforter. So something told me to look at Target. Like I said, it's not my go-to, but I went on their website and I seen this velvet comforter, y'all, and I knew at that moment, I seen it online, but I hadn't even seen it in person yet. Once I picked it up, what I did was I ordered it online and had it sent to a store near me, and went and picked it up at the store. And once I seen it in person, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy with myself. I'm so glad that I got this comforter. I love it. It is velvet. Velvet is one of my favorite materials. Velvet just gives me like this luxurious, like rich feel. I didn't spend a whole lot for it, but just walking into my room, I don't even know if the camera gives off what it needs to give off for this comforter. It is a very, very beautiful comforter. Oh my goodness, I don't know if y'all can get into it like I want y'all to, but it has like little wrinkles in the shams. I'll get more into the details in my bedroom tour, but it's just very luxurious to me, this comforter set, to only be $80. It is a queen size set. It came with these 2 shams, the comforter, this throw pillow and another throw pillow that I have in another section of my room. Coming in at number 4 is also another Target purchase, and this was not online. This will probably be the first, if not only. I'm looking at the list of stuff of the notes I made. I think this is the only item on my list that had to be one of my top 10 purchases, but I did not get this online. I did not discover this online. I went into the store to get this, but I had to show y'all my planner. This planner is a lifesaver. I am a journal girl. I've always kept a journal, always been into keeping a notebook, keeping a planner, and organizing my ideas. If you know me personally, or have learned me from this channel, y'all know I have 1,000,001 things going on. So it is essential, important to me that I keep a planner. Every year, January 1st or within the first week of January, I go and get a new planner, and this was my 2020 planner. So I got this at the beginning of the year, and what I will say about this is that, like I told y'all, I don't go to Target for home stuff. This was the first item I've ever purchased out of Target for the home, but I love their stationery section. This particular manufacturer or company is called Create and Cultivate. I don't know if y'all can see that, but they make more than just planners. They make scrapbook supplies, photo albums, folders, ink pens, like anything you can use to create, or like I said, stationery items. Create and Cultivate, sketchbooks, all kind of stuff. They have a whole aisle at Target of Create and Cultivate items, but they always come out with these really cool planners, and it's not real flashy on the outside. I've had planners in the past that were really blingy or had some type of print on them, like a floral print or some type of purple aesthetic going on, but this planner was really simple. But when I opened it up, in the inside it had everything that I needed, and from here on out I'm gonna always try to find these Cultivate and Create planners, because I just like the way that it's organized and set up. Like I said, they Cultivate and Create makes all kind of stationery items, but their planner line is called Woman with a Plan. I don't know if y'all can see that at the bottom. It says 2020 weekly planner, Woman with a Plan, and then the particular planner that I chose was called Making Moves, and I think it was $14.99. So like I said, Target is overpriced. $15 for a planner is a bit much when you can go into Dollar Tree and get a planner for $1, Dollar General and get a planner for $3 if you're feeling fancy. Walmart, anywhere from $5 to $10 you can get a planner. So to spend $15 on a planner is a lot, but it came in handy. At the beginning of the year, I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I knew it. I just said 2020 is the year. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen. At the beginning of the year, I didn't know I was gonna have as much time on my hands as I did this year to even kick it off, but I knew I wanted to do it. So starting off in January, y'all, I started mapping out my YouTube channel. I have YouTube brainstorming, and I went ahead and mapped out some of the ideas of what I wanted this channel to be about, to look like, what I wanted my first videos to be about. Right here on these next couple of pages, these are all dates where you're supposed to write in what you're doing on each date, but I chose to use up these first few pages to map out my first 50 YouTube videos. At this point, I've been on YouTube about 6 months. I'm going on 6 months, not quite there yet, about 5.5 months. And I've only done 20 videos because this YouTube thing is easier said than done. You really have to have the time to put into it. But when I do have the time to record, I have this planner full of video ideas that I can come to. Some of my most latest videos, this video in particular, I just randomly came up with, that's not even in this book. But if I ever run out of ideas, I have videos for days that I can come in and look at. And it's funny to me now, being in December, the last month of the year, because I mapped out my whole year. When I first got this planner, I spent 3 hours. I sat at my desk for 3 hours and mapped out every event, every birthday, every vacation, trip, anything as of January that I knew or thought I was going to be attending, I mapped out in this planner. And just to go back and look at all of the things that I thought I was going to do or I planned on doing, and to be in December and have not done half of them because of the pandemic, it's just funny. Coming in at number 3 is my money bag clutch. A beauty, right? It is so cute. Like, how cute is this? I am going to do a purse collection haul. I have started really getting into novelty bags like this. Novelty bags are unusual bags, purses that are made differently than average purses. So this obviously is a different style of purse. And so I don't have a whole lot. I have about 12 novelty bags that I've began collecting, and I'm gonna do a purse haul where I show you guys all 12 of my bags as a starter collection. It's just a beginner collection. I've seen so many people on YouTube that have 30 to 50 different novelty bags like this, and I think I showed you guys, yeah, I did show you guys one of them already in a previous video. But out of all of the novelty bags that I've purchased, out of all of the purses I've purchased in general, this is one of my favorite bags, and I haven't even worn it yet, y'all, but it still comes in as number 10, one of my, number 3 as one of my top 10 purchases of the year because it is so pretty. I'm not going to open it, get into the details of it, really talk to you guys about how I plan on styling it, show you the inside of it, the chains, and you know, just how it can be worn until I get into the purse haul where I actually talk about purses, because I want you guys to tune into that video. So I'm not going to spoil too much about novelty bags in this particular video, but this is number 3. I love this clutch. Number 2 is my Salon Cape. If you've been staying up to date on all of my videos, then you've already seen this cape in my video where I did the home salon upgrade. So for those of you who don't know, this may be the first video you've ever seen from me. I am a braider who braids from home, and so I have like a little small salon set up in my living room where I take clients. And in a previous video I did an upgrade where I kind of just remodeled or revamped my salon space, and this was one of the items that I purchased this year for my salon space. It comes in as number 2 because since I've purchased it, it has been a lifesaver. And I'm going to insert a clip of this. Took onto my tripod. Like I said, if you've been staying up to date on my videos, then you've already seen it, but this is the cape. Really cute, right? Black girl magic. And so basically you would put this around your client, cape it around, hook it on, and when you're doing a style that involves cutting or any type of style where you're combing through the hair and the hair might shed, or you might have a client with flaky scalp, if you're doing a takedown and the client has buildup in their hair, you put this cape on and it just, it's a shield that protects their clothes. And so since getting it, my clients have loved it. I've gotten so many compliments on it. There's so many patterns. I remember when I posted this on my previous video when I first got this cape this year, a couple people texted me, it was like, girl, where you got that cape from or whatever? I can't find it. It was sold out on Amazon. I'll put the description up again for you to go try to find it, but I remember a couple months ago it was sold out. So I'm not sure if it's still sold out, but they had so many other ones, not just this particular design. They had so many different black girls with afros, different natural styles and stuff. And so if you can't find this one, I'm pretty sure you'll see something else that you like. I just chose this one because I'm a braider and she has braids in her hair, and I just felt like it went with the whole feel of what my business is all about. But I love the Salon Cape. This is definitely number 2 at one of the most useful items I've purchased this year. Last but not least, number one of my top 10 favorite purchases of 2020. I done messed my bed all up, y'all. But it is my iPad mini, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. This has been a lifesaver when it comes to YouTube editing. I use this for all things YouTube. So I keep all of my notes in here, all of my content ideas outside of what's written in my planner. I'll type out things on here, all of my editing apps, just different things, the YouTube studio apps, just different videos that I may have gotten advice from. Everything is just, this is my all things YouTube. I even record videos on here. I have this current video that I'm filming right now, clips from it in iMovie, one of the editing apps that I use, holding different clips in it right now, y'all. Like, this iPad is everything to me. And I got it in August or September of this year, and I'm taking it out the case so y'all can see it. It's the mini version, so it's really small, petite. I wanted the small version. I wanted something more convenient. I have a laptop, I have a tablet, and my tablet is super huge. Like, I just felt like this is something I could take with me anywhere, in a coffee shop, on a vacation, if I wanted to edit a video or even record a video. All of the stuff can be done right here on this one device. So, and it had empty storage. Just, I could just start fresh and new with a fresh device, just for my YouTube ideas and just the whole YouTube movement in general. So I got this iPad, and it has been a lifesaver. And that is number one for me. That is my final purchase in my top 10 favorite purchases of 2020. And that wraps up today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 favorite 2020 purchases, and let me know if y'all want my least favorite purchases, like my 10 least favorite purchases, because I did take some L's this year. I went on here and I bragged and I really spoke well about these sites and different things that I got from these sites when it came to these 10 items that I got, but I also ordered some stuff that did not work out. So if y'all are interested in that, I can tell y'all right now 10 things that I ordered that, or 10 sites that I ordered from, that I know not to get certain things from. Maybe it can help you in a way that you don't spend that money, or you don't make the same mistake I did. Let me know, and I'll make this same video showing you guys 10 things that you should not buy. But with that being said, that wraps up today's video. Again, I hope you found something useful from this video. Maybe it's something that you would want to purchase for yourself, or you know somebody who does hair, or maybe interested in some of the items that I've used, be it my face shield or my cape, or going into 2021, maybe you want to get a stocking stuffer and get a planner for somebody. They should already, with it being the final month of the year, Target should already have out their 2021 planner. So I wanted to get this video out this week, because I know we're coming up on Christmas. A lot of y'all are doing Christmas shopping. Maybe these 10 things can be ideas for gifts if you're shopping for loved ones. I don't know. If this video helped you in any way, let me know in the comments what your favorite items were. And if you want more details on these items. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. See you in the next video.